No, Meg Enraged as Disney CEO welcomes Margot Robbie a new project with Depp, but not Duchess. Recently, Johnny Depp hasn't ruled out a return to Disney. A source close to the 60-year-old actor tells People in this week's issue that Depp, who previously said he felt betrayed by the company behind the multi-billion-dollar Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, would potentially come back for more films. Anything is possible. If it's the right project, he'll do it. While the source doesn't specify whether the actor would return for another Pirates film, the New York Times noted in a June 5th article that Disney was seemingly inching the door open to collaborating again with Depp. Despite many fans' hopes at the time, a rep for Depp told People in June of last year that a report claiming the actor was returning to Pirates franchise for over $300 million was false. The saga's producer, Jerry Bruckheimer, told UK outlet The Times in an interview published the previous month that his team was working on two Pirate scripts, and one with Margot Robbie, one without. According to a source, Meghan Markle was talked to by Disney CEO Bob Iger again with a suggestion that she'd take the part after reporting and discussing with numerous people that she wants to return to acting. Margot Robbie plays the role. The CEO, however, rejected the representative, much to Meghan Markle's chagrin. It had worked out so well when Meghan narrated elephants that Disney did another elephant stock series instead with Natalie Portman. Buzz about a potential return to his role of Captain Jack Sparrow comes just over a year after Depp's contentious defamation trial against ex-wife Amber Heard. A 7-person jury reached a verdict that largely sided with Depp, though Heard won one of her 3 counterclaims. Not long ago, when Meghan Markle called Disney director Rob Marshall in secret to request the casting of Vanessa's character in The Little Mermaid, he then made fun of her. "Megan, I'm sorry I laughed when you compared yourself to The Little Mermaid. That wasn't fair. Upon further reflection, I do think that you were represented in the Disney classic. She looked so malicious and wicked at her own wedding. Her little narc mind must have been so close to exploding after harvesting her gigantic grift." On the other hand, a fan also praised Alexander's appearance. "Naturally, I was worried about how a character so close and dear to my heart would be reimagined in the live-action adaptation of The Little Mermaid. But when I saw Jessica Alexander, who plays Vanessa, completely kill it on The Little Mermaid's red carpet, I knew I was in good hands." This most recent adaptation dances between paying homage to the animated classic and introducing new additions to the story, some of which are great and others that are, well, interesting. And while Vanessa's character arc stays relatively true to the animated version, Alexander's diabolical embodiment is infused with so much evil and decadence that you'll be begging for a Vanessa spin-off. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan Markle stated that she related to Ariel from The Little Mermaid, saying, "I went, oh my god, she falls in love with the prince, and because of that, she has to lose her voice. But by the end, she gets her voice back." She compared this to her own life experience within the royal family. While Hollywood insiders had conflicting views on whether Depp's career would bounce back after the trial, a former Disney exec told People at the time, "I absolutely believe post-verdict that Pirates is primed for rebooting, with Johnny as Captain Jack back on board. There's just too much potential box office treasure for a beloved character deeply embedded in the Disney culture." With Jerry Bruckheimer riding high on the massive success of Tom Cruise and Top Gun Maverick, there is huge appetite for bringing back bankable Hollywood stars and massively popular franchises. Depp earned an Oscar nomination for playing Jack Sparrow in the original 2003 film Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Its hit sequels came out in 2006, 7, 11, and 17. For now, Depp is set to direct the Al Pacino starring biopic Modi, which will tell the story of 20th century painter Amedeo Modigliani. He also recently made an appearance at the 2023 Cannes Film Festival to promote his movie Jean du Barry, in which he plays Louis VII, the King of France who ruled from September 1715 until his death in 1774, opposite director Maïwenn. The French film received a 7-minute standing ovation, which the Depp source notes moved the actor to tears and was incredibly welcoming. "He loved being there," the insider adds.